Hey guys, Lauren here with Bizrok. In today's video, I have a special guest. I've got Rebecca, one of our team trainers and clinical experts with me today. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Yes, so I'm so excited to bring this content to our practices today. I know you've been flying all over the country.
I have. It's been so much fun.
You've been busy.
I have been busy.
So, she's become really passionate about the clinical trainings and doing team optimization and team operations, which, yes, is a heavy focus on the clinical side, but it brings the entire team together.
It does.
And Rebecca, one of the things that's really like one of your first topics that you talk about with our teams is adding value to their role. And I know you're a huge fan of this, but can you share with me like what that means whenever you're talking to these teams? What does it mean to add value to their role?
Adding value to your role is going above and beyond. Guys, you never, ever, ever want to settle and do your bare minimum. Always exceed your expectations. Help your team. Do everything you can to go above and beyond daily. You know the old saying, there's no I in team?
Yes.
So true. So true, guys. A team is made up of everyone in the office. It is never just going to be you alone. So step in and help anywhere you can, and don't always expect a thank you, because sometimes you need to just do it, and I promise you it will come back around.
I'm glad that you ended on that. Like, it'll come back around, because we talk about this and, one of my favorite books, and I probably shared this book 100+ times over the years, but is Give and Take, which is, the short of it is there's givers, there's takers, there's matchers, but the most important of those is the giver.
Yeah.
It's giving back and expecting nothing in return. You do because it's the right thing to do.
100%.
So, and it comes back around.
It does come back around. For an example, if you're walking by the front and the phone's ringing, answer the phone. Oh, it takes 2 seconds. Even if you don't know the answer, be honest with who's on the phone and say, I'm going to place you on hold, and then Miss Susie's going to answer. She is exceptional at that. Let you speak with her. Same thing when you're walking by sterilization. If there are dirty instruments there and anything that needs to be finished in the sterilization process, just do it. You have a few moments. Step in and help your team. Guys, again, there's no I in team. Live by that. I promise you it will change everything.
I love that. And I think, too, it adds to the patient experience and
100%.
enhancing our patient experience. Because at the end of the day, guys, our job is to work with our team, but also serve our patients. So do you mind sharing with me maybe just a few examples when it comes to patient experience?
100%. Comfort menu. Guys, if you have watched any of our previous videos and been in the communication language or experience training, you have heard us talk about the comfort menu. I think the comfort menu is so important. Y'all, and always notate. Please, please, please notate what the patients choose off that comfort menu. So when you're doing your chart reviews and you notice that they required and requested a blanket, the last few appointments, have that blanket out and readily available for them. Go ahead and have it sitting to the side so that if they do get cold, you're ready. Same thing as a patient pillow or chapstick. Whatever they preferred at the last previous 1 or 2 appointments, go have it out for them already. They are going to find that amazing that you took the time to go ahead and give them what they need without them having to even request it. It's already there.
I love that, because it goes down to what we talk about when it comes to providing that exceptional experience to make our patients raving fans. It's interesting, whenever a patient comes into our practice, they expect us to be great clinicians.
100%.
They expect us to be great at our job. It's what else can we do that goes above and beyond. And here's the fun fact when it comes to adding value to your role, you guys win too. See, the more that you're willing to go above and beyond for your doctor, for your team, for your practice, the more your doctor's like, wow, that person continues to go above and beyond. I can't imagine my practice without them. How valuable do you think you'll be in your organization? See, I don't believe in doing raises, every single anniversary or sitting down or reviewing just because the economy changed or you had an anniversary date. I believe in getting paid for your value. And so guys, ask yourself, where can I increase my value? What can I do? These things that Rebecca is talking about. How long do you think it takes to pull a blanket out or check a note from the last patient's visit?
5 seconds.
Maybe 5 seconds. But what type of impact do you think it will have on your patient?
Major impact. It is definitely setting the standard in the office and with the team and the patient experience so much higher than they're going to get anywhere else.
Love that. Now, one of the things, especially with your passion from the clinical side of things, you talk a lot about being proactive with maybe calling patients or proactive with treatment. Can you share with me some examples?
Pre and post-op calls. I am very, very passionate about pre and post-op calls. Guys, if you are doing your chart review and you notice that your patient has been anxious at other appointments, please, please, please pick up the phone. It takes 5 seconds again. Call them, ask them if they have any questions. Go ahead and give them their post-op instructions while they're on the phone. Because if they're anxious before, they'll be anxious after. And they're not going to remember, and it's going to save you from having to get up from a patient to answer the phone call when they call you back, because they won't remember what you told them when they were in the chair. So go ahead and answer all their questions before they even come in, and have them available. Any kind of thing that they need, have it ready for them.
So true. And then the last thing that I want to talk about, because we are a training and development company, right? You know, we train our practices, but we help develop team members, which I love that about our company. And I love, our reviews. Team members say all the time, you help me become a better assistant, hygienist, patient care coordinator, but you're also helping me become a better person. Yeah. But sometimes we get so stuck in the office, and it's like, well, I show up for my trainings, and, I do these quarterly trainings with Bizrok, or my team trains me every other week. But what about thinking and training or developing outside of the practice and having a continuous commitment to learn and grow? Can you share with me about that?
Take CEs. There are so many free CEs. If you need to know of some, please reach out to Bizrok. I will help connect you with them. But there are many, many free CEs that you can take. You can take them geared to just what you are studying in the office, whether you're an assistant, a hygienist, or front desk. You can take that. You can also learn about other roles in the office. That way you can actually jump in and help, even in areas you don't have a lot of knowledge in. Take as many CEs as you can.
Well, there's so much information out there these days. We're in the information age. I heard this years ago, and it really, for me, it changed my life, which was, the average person spends 30 to 60 minutes in their car one way to a job. So that's about 2 hours per day. So imagine that, okay? But stay with me on this. So if you're spending about 2 hours per day in your car, the study said that the average person could basically learn a college degree's worth of information simply by listening to a podcast or an audiobook and learning on their drive, all within a couple of years. Guys, use your time wisely. Now, for some of you, I know that it's like, oh, I love listening to music, and I love music too. And sometimes you do need those music days, but how can you add more value to your role? You can learn, you can grow, you can take these CEs. So I love that example. So
strive to be the 1% better every day. Strive. It's all it takes, guys. 1% better is what you want to go for. Just be 1% better than you were the day before.
I love that. Very good. Well, Rebecca, thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time today, and thank you for sharing about ways to become more valuable. Guys, we love what we do. As always, we are here to help and serve you. So if you need additional guidance, or maybe you're like, I want to continue to add value for my role, how can I do that? Reach out to us. Send us some info. Send us an email at info@bizrok.com. That's BIZROK.com. Otherwise, as always, we can't wait to see and serve you soon.